Well, not so subtle reminder from Mother Nature that the spring severe weather season is right around the corner. It's literally been months since we've had any kind of organized strong to severe storms here in the bluegrass and eastern Kentucky, but we had it already earlier this afternoon, and a few more are going to be possible this evening, even though we have a bit of a lull in the action, I think, here over the next few hours. Windy and a touch cooler as we end the week tomorrow, and feeling more like late February for the end of the weekend, and that could include a few snow showers, especially in the mountains of eastern Kentucky. Viper radar, much quieter than it was a couple of hours ago when those big storms, hail producers, rolled through the Lexington area. Still some healthy cells out here along the US 23 corridor, running from Prestonsburg up toward Paintsville, more so out toward Inez and Martin County, up toward Louisa and into the mountains of western West Virginia. A couple of isolated cells, one east of Hillsborough and Fleming County, and also now pretty well to the east of Cave Run Lake and southeast of Moorhead. And this one lone cell's been holding its own. It skipped the parkway, and it's now south of Frenchburg in southern Menifee County, again with some moderate to heavy rain. Everything developing rather rapidly. They were all hail producers. The warm front worked through. We got a little sunshine added to the instability, and that was enough to trigger these a little bit earlier today. The favored area is across south central Illinois and Indiana, and you can see the tornado warnings, the purple polygons indicating confirmed tornadoes on the ground, skipping out of eastern Illinois and into southwestern Indiana, and that's right in the heart of the bullseye, the highest risk for severe weather. Now, they extended the tornado warning, or tornado watch, excuse me, that is, for the metro area until 9 o'clock with those cells that came up the Bluegrass Parkway. But this is on the eastern edge of the larger tornado watch, which does include the area that is under the higher risk right now. And given the fact that we could see some additional development, and I think will as we go into the early to mid-evening hours, they'll probably let this ride out, because as you look at the severe weather risk as a whole, again, in orange, that's a level 3. That's where the issues are right now. They did pull that level 2 down to include the bluegrass region, and then points to the south and east in the level 1. So this next round, damaging winds, some hail possible. I still think you can't rule out an isolated spin up just given the way things are in the atmosphere, but a few things that work to our advantage. We have been worked over a little bit here in the bluegrass and into eastern Kentucky, and the arrival will be after sunset. And in doing so, you lose some storm energy and some instability, and that has a tendency to work to our advantage. So hopefully that's how things will play out. Notice it's only 58. I think we're recovering a little bit because we're getting back into some sunshine out of the Kentucky Horse Park. We were pressing 70 before that cluster rolled through. Jackson County, some clouds in your area, and where it's been mainly dry, the storms kind of went around you, you're around 70 there. So those areas of southern Kentucky that have been rain-free, right at 70, is obvious to see along the 64 corridor. It's a little cooler from the earlier storms. But this area, western Kentucky, West Tennessee, seen very little activity. Again, the southwest wind bringing up warmth and moisture. We haven't showed you the dew point map in a long time. Anything 60 or above is muggy, but you get mid to upper 50s in late February, and you see the legend there. You're getting into some of that green. That's available moisture to feed those storms there into parts of Illinois and Indiana, and they may help fuel a few right on the nose of this frontal system as it moves through this evening. So even though it's quiet now, our Futurecast has a few more refiring mid to late evening, and again, the intensity still in question, but at least be prepared for the potential of a strong storm or two. Will wind things down heading toward daybreak, upper 40s, low 50s in the morning. Not a whole lot of recovery. Yes, some sunshine, but it's going to be breezy to windy. We're talking gusts 30 to 35. That'll push us back maybe mid, possibly upper 50s down south, and we are headed the other direction as far as our temperatures are concerned into the upcoming weekend. Wave of low pressure to our south, maybe an isolated shower or two into the day on Saturday. Otherwise, mixed clouds and sunshine, 50. The chilly air gets in here on Sunday, and we could see a few flakes of snow, especially into eastern Kentucky. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few flying around, as we'll be in the mid-30s, even here in the bluegrass. If we see anything accumulating at all, a coating or so, and with that northwest flow, that may hang on Monday for the eastern mountains. That's where it would be. Not expected to be a major issue. And then by Tuesday, we're already seeing that return flow with milder air set to return pretty quickly. So even though it's quieter now, still some scattered storm potential this evening and overnight. Ending late, 49 to low, and then we only jump back up to 54. Kind of a windy day, west winds 15 to 20 with higher gusts, and the extended forecast. Sunday, Monday, that's when we're chilly into the low to mid 30s. We'll have low to mid 20s for early morning lows, but a nice recovery. Yeah, we'll have some rain chances returning, but at least mid to late next week, afternoon highs back in the low 50s.